A sister didn't quote a code, so I had to make some chicken noodle soup, and this is how I did it. I'm going to start off by adding butter to a pot along with my vegetables of choice, which is celery and carrots. Then I'm going to add in my diced onions. We're going to let this cook down a little bit, and then we're going to add some flour. Flour is basically going to be a thickening agent, well, something like a gravy or a roux, whatever you want to call it. Once the flour cooks a little bit, then I'm going to add my chicken broth, and I use 2 containers of chicken broth. Usually I'll make my own broth and boil my own chicken, but I didn't have time to because I was really sick. As you can see, I added a little chicken broth in at a time because it helps to prevent clumps. So once I add a little bit in, I'm going to stir that up, make sure there's no clumps, then I'm going to add the rest in. One thing I forgot to record is me adding water to the pot. This is always optional. You can either use full chicken broth or you can add water. I'm using a rotisserie chicken that I purchased from Walmart. Walmart got great rotisserie chickens, my God. And as you can see, I filled that pot up almost to the rim with water because I needed a big pot of chicken noodle soup. Anyways, I seasoned the soup with garlic powder, onion powder, and 2 cubes of chicken bouillon. I also added some Creole seasoning by Tony's. I also added 2 bay leaves to the soup as well as the chicken skin and the chicken bones, which I later removed. I realized the soup was not to the thickness that I desired, so I decided to make a gravy. There's multiple ways to make the soup thicker, but this is what I chose to do. Basically, I just took some flour, put it inside a bowl with some seasonings, added the juice from the soup, and stirred it up. Then I added a little bit at a time. Now, usually this would be kind of loose, but for whatever reason, I added too much flour and it just was so thick. So I just added a little bit. I just spooned it in. Initially, I was supposed to use noodles, but I decided to go ahead and take out my grandma biscuits from Pillsbury and use those. So it's more like a dumpling almost. You cut them into small parts and just put them in a soup. And they'll cook and become fluffy and just like almost like gnocchi. After the soup gets done, you remove the skin, remove the bay leaves, and you serve it. Honey, this is good. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Be blessed and enjoy your day.